Hi, welcome to Mom with No Direction. On today's video, I'll be sharing some tips and tricks with makeup that will make you look better in your videos so that we can avoid the shine and we don't look washed out. So this is how we started. I look shiny, my face looks red. There's just a lot of areas that need help and that can improve a lot with just a little simple makeup using the basics. Throughout the video, I also recommend some great affordable options as well as just different techniques that you can use if you don't have certain items. So let's just get straight to the tutorial. Let's do concealer. So obviously the brighter the under eye, I'm not saying go white, but you will look more awake. So I am using Age Perfect Radiant Concealer. I think this concealer is great, especially if you're getting close to like having mature skin. I feel that this one blends in, it's super creamy, but use whatever concealer works for you. So I'll be applying this with a beauty blender. If you don't have a beauty blender, just do it with a brush. Any brush, fluffy brush, you can stipple it in, or you can always use your fingers to dab it in. If you dab it in with your fingers, make sure you use your ring finger because it's softer and you won't tug that much. As you can see, my concealer is brightening my under eye circles, but it's not giving me that white under eye look. So this is perfect for beginners because you don't have to blend that much. And whatever's left on the sponge, I'll just take it to the areas that need a little more help. So whatever foundation is working for you, go ahead and use that. But I have some drugstore foundations that I love that I can recommend. So the first one is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Mine is in the number 220. I love this foundation and I'm gonna probably say that about every single one that I'm going to show you. Let's begin by saying that the Maybelline Fit Me, it's a little bit more on the higher coverage side, still being a medium coverage foundation. It's not too heavy, it feels great on the skin. So the second one here, it's the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This one is on the medium to light side of coverage, still great. My color in that one is 425. Infallible Pro Glow, if you want that glowier skin on camera, which on camera with lights, you're probably going to want to wear a little more powder or just work with it so that the light catches exactly where you want it. Or if you just want to look dewy, just go for this. And if you have oily skin, you're going to want to control that shine more, especially if you're going to be on camera with the lights filming your videos. So I would recommend the Infallible Pro Matte from L'Oreal, and the color 105. I still use it a lot. As you can tell, this is almost out, but that's what I recommend just in case you're looking for something. Matte and poreless it is today. I hate that it has no pump. That's one thing I love about this one. It has a pump. I should have grabbed this so I didn't make a mess. So I'm just going to lightly put it all over where I want the most coverage, and then we will blend out with the sponge. Again, you can totally use a brush. You can even use your fingers to diffuse the foundation. So don't worry if you don't have exactly what I have. Notice how I go a little bit at a time because I don't like the foundation, especially since I have dry skin, to sink in, and then it will create a patch where it would become more difficult to blend. You always have to work faster the drier your skin is, or work in sections. Since this is a quick tutorial on how to wear makeup to look better on your videos, we obviously need some type of powder. I like to work, especially if you're a beginner, with translucent powder. So one of my favorites, it's the RCMA. It's like around $10 and this will last you forever. Another one that I love is the Neutrogena Shine Control. I believe around $13–14 at the drugstore. Even though you're getting this huge, uncomfortable to work with thing, but it's $10 that will last you a long time. I would definitely just go for this one. It works so great with any skin type, and this just always works, doesn't clump up. Amazing. So I'll just swirl a little bit on a brush and really pack it where you don't want the shine. So again, this is the mess maker, but so again, everywhere you don't want shine. It doesn't have to be a brush like this, it could be a fluffier brush. Okay. The next thing I highly recommend is some blush. It is so important to not look washed out. Again, the lights are going to suck up all that color from your face, especially if you lit the room well, which I hope I did. Now I'm grabbing just a smaller brush, and let's be honest, you don't need a smaller brush to do this. If all you have is this one brush, you can just kind of like squish it together, which I'll just show you. Swirl it around your blush. I'm using the Fit Me in the color Rose, so just keeping it a little loose, and we're going in circular motions, basically from this part where the eye ends, out and up, so to lift and to add color. Now that we have applied some blush, we're going to blend everything. Just in case you went heavy-handed, blush for some reason is a little bit of a challenge. So I want to make sure my eyebrows are combed. Then I start from the end and making like little tiny hair-like strokes. This is a L'Oreal pencil following the shape of my eyebrow. Nothing crazy. I'm not going for drama or perfection, anything. I just want my eyebrows to look natural with very little work. Moving on to the eyes, I just grabbed the peach palette from Too Faced. So I'll be using the color Georgia, and I'm just going to take this color and basically contour my eye so that it doesn't look like I have a ton of makeup. And for videos, when we're filming, we want to have that dimension back because the lights wash us off. So for us to give more dimension to the eye, where we want to place the color is here on top of the bone, right? Like right where the edge is, and we're going to follow it through. Again, the color just a couple shades darker than your regular skin color for you on your eyelid. Circular motions to blend. And then you can even just drag a little bit here on the lower outer corner. It's going to look very nice. I already feel like this eye looks so much better than this eye. It doesn't look like I have makeup on, it just looks like my eye has better shape. Don't stick the brush where the crease is, touch the bone and put it on top of the bone. And blend it upward. Again, upward and out, it will lift your eye. You're going to notice the big difference that these little tiny basic steps make once you record your videos. For the next step on the eyes, we are going to highlight where light will naturally hit and just reflect more light. So taking a 3 shades lighter than your skin tone color, which in this case I'm using white peach. And those areas on the eye would be down on the brow bone. Immediately my eyebrow looks lifted. We're starting from like the middle out. Obviously we have to blend a little. So first apply where you want the most product and then blend. One of the last things as far as eyeshadow goes is very important to define your eye. So I know that's kind of what I keep saying with the whole crease and then highlighting on the brow bone. We're all just defining. When I mean define the eye, it's like that eyeliner area. I'm using this dark brown on a pretty flat brush. What I like to do is go really close to my eyelash and just kind of dab it in, especially that outer part of the eye when it's a little more defined. I don't know, I feel like you can stare at the eye a little better. You see, it gives it some drama without the drama. We need mascara, and at this point you can just use whatever mascara you like. I am a huge fan of the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal mascara. It's kind of a no-brainer. I would totally recommend using mascara before you record your videos. When I was working as a makeup artist, I would always add clear mascara, like literally just to the males to wake up their eyes, and it makes such a difference. I'm not gonna lie, they loved it. A little touch on the bottom is fine. If at any time you think that the lip color that you wore is like way too much, just grab a Kleenex, dab it, and the look will automatically be more wearable. I hope you guys enjoyed this video where I shared with you my favorite tips on how to look better on camera just with a little makeup. The tips that I shared with you today are just the basics. I mean, just where to add a little dimension, what's important, what shows the most, and what makes the most difference, especially when we have all the lights washing us off, and the lights also generate a lot of heat and we tend to look shiny. So how to control that shine. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you subscribe. I hope we become friends. Till the next video.